Yeah, I mean, the GNCC, it's just a different animal. If you want to be one of the best guys, this is where you need to go. So I think the competition's one of the things that makes GNCC great. You know, if you're able to be one of the guys here, you're definitely doing something right.
I'm pretty excited to just line up with those guys and see. Obviously, they're going to be aggressive and going for it, but I think I can do the same thing, and yeah, just ready for it.
Yeah, I mean, with this being our final round of the year, the goal is just to win, make a statement, and leave everyone with something to think about all winter. Yeah, overall my year's been pretty good. Like I said, my goal this year, starting it after a pretty big injury at this race last year, my goal was to just come in and podium as much as I could, and we went on a really good streak. I podiumed more this year than I ever have in my XC2 career, so that's good, but at the same time I'm not satisfied with how this year has gone. There's been a lot of races where I've dropped the ball, and it's no one's fault but my own. There's been races where I just haven't rode to my potential, so there's a lot of goods from this year, a lot of good. The whole Phoenix Racing Honda team's been great this year. The team environment's awesome. My mechanic Nick, he's worked super hard. He always gives me the best bike possible. But I've just dropped the ball at some of the races, so I'm pretty frustrated at some of the rounds, and then other rounds, I'm happy with how I've rode. So, but at the end of the day, we're third in the championship. My goal this year was to contend for the championship, and at one point I was the points leader. And like I said, we had some bad luck. There was races where I dropped the ball, and so next year we just need to clean that stuff up and win more races and be up front with these guys. Yeah, I mean, really it's just being consistent. I mean, there's a lot of guys in XC2 this year that can bring it and podium every single weekend. So for me, it was just kind of figuring it out mentally also. Also changed up my program in a lot of ways. A lot to do with my eating, how I eat before the races, and even the day of the race, really. And I think a big thing is just being in a better place mentally. This year I focused on having a lot more fun and keeping it fun. In years past, I've let it, the pressure of coming to these races and, you haven't had the best rides, the previous races, and you come into this race, I need to win, I have to win and stuff, and kind of have taken that pressure off and just coming into every round and wanting to give my best and just see where I end up really at the end of the day. If I go out and I give my all and, I'm a third place guy or second place guy, obviously I want to win, but you have to make it fun and enjoy it rather than just making it a job, because then once you start putting all that pressure on yourself, then when one thing doesn't go right, it almost is a snowball effect.
Yeah, obviously been in XC2 a long time, and it's going to be a change moving up to XC1 for this final round, but I feel like I had a good career in XC2, good results. Obviously, I didn't get a title, which is a bummer, but I mean, still XC1 days ahead and plenty of opportunity. I'm 25 now, and a lot of the guys are in their mid-30s, so there's plenty of life left, and just see how we stack up tomorrow. Yeah, so personally, I enjoy the mud races more. It slows down the races a bit, makes it more technical. Not a lot of guys can ride the ruts, it seems like, or if it gets challenging, where you kind of have to be methodical. When you come to a section, pick a good line, get through it. But yeah, it's definitely definitely different and keeps it challenging. I think Boyson is a huge part of like how well our bikes last, and obviously the amount of mud races we had this year. Like we had some really gnarly ones, lots of water. Should have overheated many times, and the Hondas finished. I want to say top 5 in all the mud races this year, which is pretty outstanding, and just shows how good the product is, and obviously cool, and keeping the bike cool for 3 hours is a job in itself. So.